it's Amanda from Scrimpingmommy.co.uk. Today I'm going to show you how I've made this. This is my sample. What we have here is a little tri-fold post-it note holder, and this is as far as I've got with my design. I haven't done the decorating yet. I thought I'd do that a bit off the cuff because I do like to do that. So the way I've designed it is it closes from right to left like so, so it's like a little book. Okay, and you can adapt this to fit any post-it notes. These post-it notes happen to be a block, and they are 2-inch ones, 2-inch by like just over 1.5. And what I do is you get them in like blocks, and I break them up into 1/4-inch bundles so that they go further, your money goes further. They're just enough and they make a cute little gift. But yes, split them up, but you want them to be equal. So mine are 1/4-inch. Okay, so I'll show you how I've made it and then we'll decorate it together. So you're starting off with a piece of cardstock which measures 6 3/8 by 2 1/4. Again, or as always, all of the measurements will be over on my blog at scrimpingmommy.co.uk. So what we want to do is we want to score at 1 3/4, 2 1/4, 4 and 4 5/8. 1 2 3 4 5, yeah, there. I couldn't think then. And that's all the scoring we need to do. So we can move that out of the way. Okay. So just fold and burnish, fold and burnish, fold and burnish, like so. So what we're doing is we get in a post-it note on each one, like so, and then actually that folds like that and that folds like that. So it's actually left to right. I must have had that one upside down. Yeah. So you fold over like that and you fold over like that. So our cover is facing to the left. I mean, you can just turn it that way and do it that way. Don't suppose it matters. Just for laying down the post-it notes. Okay. So let's get these stuck on. Make sure they're all the same way up. And then just adhere them. And just adhere the back. I'm going to use... Doesn't matter, it's meant to be a disposable gift. It's just a little bit of cardstock, it's just a little bit of fun. Like I say, great for teacher gifts and things like that. Attach that one centrally. Try and get them sort of central, so you've got a little bit of an increment, so that when it's shut you don't see the bottom of the post-it notes. Okay. Okay, so it shuts either like so, yeah, like that. Yeah, we'll have it like that. We'll have it shut in that way. Okay, so we want to put some DSP on. That's what we want to do. So I've got this one, which is, I've forgotten the name of it. I'll leave it on my blog. It's the textures one, where it's all textures. Can't remember its name. Can't remember. Is it Tranquil Textures? I can't remember. Oh, it's gone. I've forgotten. So the DSP needs to be, we need them at 1.5. For the back half, 1.5. Let me just check. I did write it down, but I've forgotten. I've forgotten. Right, so if that measures 2 3/4. I've forgotten. I've lost the measurements. So what we're going to do is, we're going to do it while we're here. I wrote them down, but I've got myself in a dither. So the front one measures 1 3/4. 1 3/4. Yeah, so those are all 1 3/4. So each one of those wants to be 1 3/4, 1.5, 1.5 by 2 1/4 by 2. By 2. So that's that one. And that's that one by 2. And that's that by 2. Okay. And then for that one was 3/4 inch, and that one is 1/2 inch. So we'll just do that one. We won't put one on that one else. It'll be the smallest sliver ever. So on here, this needs to be 1/2 inch. By 2 inch. Okay. So that one goes there. Okie dokie. That one's going to fold in, so you won't see that one, so I'm not cutting. That's 1/2 inch, so it's going to be like 1/4 inch. Not today, Satan. I don't need that stress just right now. You can do it if you want. I'm going to leave it. Yeah, I've just realised the reason I don't have measurements for the DSP layers is because I haven't done them on my sample. We're crafting off the cuff, so that's why I was like, oh, why haven't I written the measurements down? That's because I'd never worked them out. We're doing it as we go. Okay, I will leave the measurements on my blog, don't worry. I know what I'm doing, honestly. Oh, I'm ready for a holiday. I'm tired. I have been blogging and filming non-stop for days in preparation of me going to Alaska with Stampin' Up, which I'm super excited about. I can't wait. But I can't leave you lot with no videos and nothing to look at, so I'm doing my best. So if I temporarily lose my insanity, you know, it's just me having an Amanda moment. Then get all the measurements wrong and make a mess of it. It's what we do with crafters. Right. I like this paper. I think it's lovely. It looks like bubbles. Lovely, lovely bubbles. So that is all nicely on there now. So like I say, that will fold over. Have I got that right? That will fold over. We do need one there. Ah, I thought you wouldn't be able to see it. Right, let's do it. Come on, let's have a meltdown and... let's have a meltdown. What we got? It's 1/2 inch. It wants to be 3/4 inch. Right, okay. Does it? No, it doesn't. It's 1/2 inch. So it wants to be 1, 2, 3/8 inch. Are you kidding me? You're kidding me? 3/8 inch today. Are you having me on? 1, 2, 3. So it's one mark down from 1/2 inch. So there's the 1/2 inch mark. So it's that one. Right, I won't be beaten. We've done it by 2. Oh, we can't have it looking shabby with no paper on the side. It wouldn't be right. If you're going to do a job, do it right. You know. Right, okay. There we go. And lay that on there like so. Okay. And that looks cute now, doesn't it? I'm glad I did that now. I am. Right, so what we're going to use for a closure is we're just going to use some twine. Because I wanted it to be where it would be good for male or female. So I'm getting a length of twine. I'm doubling it up. Okay. I'm going to tighten a knot there. Just so it doesn't mess me about. I'm tightening a knot there. And then we'll see how much we need. We might trim some off. I'm not sure, we'll see. I might just wrap it round twice. I think I will. So thumb there, wrap it round. Does it fit twice? Let's pull it a bit. Might not, might need to adjust it. Let's have a look. Pull that over a bit more. Crisscross it. Yeah, there's enough there. And just tie it in a little tiny knot, very gentle. Just tie it in a gentle knot. They'll be able to slip it on and off. It won't be a problem. Okay. It's in a little crisscross. We're going to move it down because we want to put a little sentiment. Just trim that off. Definitely got something sticky on my scissors. Right, so I'm going to move that right down to the bottom. You can just slide it on and off. It's not a problem. Right, a little bit of scrap. I'm using Blackberry Bliss because it is just in the paper. And I want my block. And we're using stitched all around, and we're going to have thank you, I think. There we are. Nice circular one. Let me just remind myself how big it is so I know which punch to get. It's approximately 1.5 inches. Rightio, that will help me practice start. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? I love Blackberry Bliss. Okay, so then I want to find my 1.5 inch circle punch, which happens to be here. That was a stroke of luck because I had no idea where it was. You could probably get away with 1.25. Let me have a look at 1.25. That's tight. 1.25 is tight. Yeah, we'll have 1.5. And then we've got that little white border around, and hopefully it's not gonna be too big for our project. No, it's fine. Okay, there we go. So we'll get some dimensionals on the job, and we will, let me just put that there, and if we just move that down ever so slightly, yeah, that's fine. You're going to have one at the top and one at the bottom. You could, if you planned it a little bit better, you could lay your twine underneath your DSP and have it coming out so you could tie it like a book. I don't know, there's an idea. You could. I haven't. So I'm just adding that there. And then what I did do earlier was I got one of these lovely little corrugated elements, which you get in a little pack like this in the embellishment section, and they're corrugated on one side and plain on the other. And I just tied a little tiny bow with the twine again. There's no way we're doing that on camera. None. Wasn't happening. And I'm just going to, where do I want it? I just thought it was cute. But I'm going to use smaller dimensionals for this one. And I'm just going to add that on the back of there. And I'm just going to stick it on just for a little bit of decoration. Just because it looks cute. So I'm just going to just add that on there. I want my bow peeking over the top and faffing now. And I've got my little tag there. And there you go. Thanks for sticking with me while I worked that project out. I think we did an awesome job together. I think that's really, really cute little trifold little project, which would be awesome as a gift. All of the measurements will be over on my blog, as always, at scrimpingmommy.co.uk. Take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.